Hello there, welcome to Nana's Classic Stitches channel. If you are new, welcome and thank you for clicking. Thank you to my subscribers and returnees. Thank you so much. Today we're going to continue our nightgown or the PJ, either this or the men's, wherever you pick to sew. And before I go to the machine, I want to talk to you about a couple of things before I go to the machine to walk you through it, okay? So hold on. Let's see, where do I even start? Okay, last week I talked to you about the pocket. I've done the pocket. There's a little bit of puckerings here and there, but it's not that much. Okay, I've done the pocket. I put the interfacing in my facing and iron it and serge the other end and then the shoulder. Okay, now I've joined all my my bias pieces and sewn the cord. Okay, now when you're joining the pieces, the bias pieces, you have to sew it a quarter, and then when you finish you iron it open. Okay, a quarter seam allowance, and then you iron it open, both on the right side and on the wrong side, just in case you join your pieces and you notice both of them are all pointing out to the angle. It's not the opposite way. Okay, this end, okay, and then I tried this end, and on right hand side, and they both joining up. Don't panic. Sometimes it happens when we cut our stripes. Just hold on to both, take your scissors and cut it the opposite way. Okay, cut it the opposite way on the angle, the 45 degrees angle. Okay, mine is a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna straighten it out before I show it to you. There we go. There. Then you put the right side to the right side on the angle, and then you sew it. Okay, as I said, you sew a quarter, and then you press it open, and then this is it. You press it open. Okay, and then you put your cord in with your zipper foot to sew your piece. Now when it comes to the collar, leave this one, don't pull the fabric back yet, or even you don't even need to pull it out, but leave about an inch and a half or 2 inches out. Now pin a couple of them. If you haven't done piping before, base it all around before you stitch it. Now when you get to the corner, snip the corners so you can have a smooth round corner to sew. Otherwise it won't lie flat for you to sew. So as I said, just snip the corners, okay, and base it, and then snip the corners and then continue. But I'm going to go to the machine and walk you through that. Okay, so hold on, I'll be right back. Thank you. Hello there, I'm back. Anyway, I've changed my regular foot to my zipper foot and brought the needle all the way close to where the cord is. Okay, and then I put a pin at the end of the cord piece, the straps, so it doesn't pull back in or fall off. Not fall off, like miss the end of the cord. Okay, so let's start sewing. I tried to bring the camera very close for you to see it, but I'm not getting it, so I'll do my best. As I said, this one you don't need to pull the material out. And if you, as I said, if this is your first time sewing piping, baste it with a thread and a needle. That will be the best way to do it. Instead of the machine, baste it with thread and needle. And when you're sewing, pull on the collar just slightly, not too much, slightly. Okay? And take your time, especially around the curve. Just take your time. I did something, oh, I forgot to tell you, you put the piping on the side of the collar that you put your interfacing. You put this piping on that side of the collar, okay? The collar that you put, you've ironed on your interfacing. Okay, now I did something wrong, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay. And try to sew as close to the piping as possible. Now I'm almost at this corner, so I'm going to start clipping it. You can clip it 3/8 apart. And as I say, when you get to the corner, just take your time. Don't rush. Okay, I finished this part. Now I have to put the other piece together. Now, when you, what do you call it? After you join all your pieces and you put your cord, you sew your cord, don't cut it into pieces. Leave it as it is, and then sew a piece at a time and then trim it. Okay, I've come to the end and I've put a pin there. And at the beginning too, I put a pin there. I snip the corners. Okay, there. So I think I took in too much on this side, but it's okay. I can fix it later. So far as I took in the same amount from both ends, I'll be fine. Okay, that's good. Now, this is where it's very tricky. Okay, just yank it on it a bit. Now I have to join the piece, and after I pin the under collar to it, I had to flip it to where I can see the stitch and then stitch it. Same with the zipper foot, okay? So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So hold on. Hello there. Okay, I finished the collar with the piping. I clipped the corners again after I put the undercollar piece with it. I'm going to trim the seam allowances. Seam allowance or seam allowances? I don't know. Seam allowance. But this is how it looks. Okay. I haven't ironed it yet, so it has a puckling. Okay. Now, the bottom part of the piping, the instruction sheet says to stitch the side seam before putting the piping, but I put the piping. Okay, it's easier that way, better that way. If you sew the corners and they are crooked, take it apart and redo it, because I did it myself. Okay, so that's the front piping. And where is it? This is the back piping. So next week we'll do the collar, and then we'll do the sleeves facing, and it will be done. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Blue, I don't know what's going on today. Thank you for watching. Happy sewing, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. I'm tired. Bye. Thank you.